Right, so we're 2-1 up. Conor Bradley and Lee scored. Bolton crosses from the wings. Mistake by George Johnson again on the left. Is it time for Jack Iredale to be our left-sided left-back? I begin to wonder. I think so. George Johnson makes too many mistakes. He did last season, he used this season. Not saying he's a rubbish player, he just makes a lot of mistakes. And it's costing us. So, hopefully, carries on and we get a win. Yeah.
So, finally got home. Thoughts about the game. Santos had a better game today. No doubt about that whatsoever. I think Johnson yet again made another mistake, which he sort of atoned for by the fact that he scored. But he makes too many mistakes. And it was quite obvious, especially in the second half where I was sat, that he was getting isolated on that side constantly against the Charlton player on that side. Second half, he was isolated constantly. Almost like he was isolated against Liam Bailey, against Aston Villa. And he was basically getting catted all over the place. James Trafford made a couple of decent saves. In fact, he made a really good save in the first half as well. Tipped it over. James Trafford made a couple of really good saves second half. We had one disallowed. I don't know if the referee... Well, the referee was obviously a Charlton fan because he gave us nothing all game, which was disappointing. Because just Thomas had once ruled offside. Don't think it was offside. I don't know. But the big thing is we won 3-1. Kieran Lee had a good game. Actually, I'm quite a critic of Kieran Lee, but I thought today he actually had a really good game. Sometimes it's a bit slow, but today he had a good game. One of my problems is MJ Williams. He quite obviously can get hold of the ball, that's fact. But when he's got the ball, it takes him 2-3 touches before he actually normally puts it onto the wings. And by that point, he's telegraphed it. It's too late. And that is some of the problem that we have with our play. Sometimes we're too slow, we're not thinking quick enough. I think if we thought quicker, we'll be out of this division. So the speed of thought that is the problem. I think we need to somehow be quicker in the middle of the park. There was one play in the first half in particular where Williams had the ball, took a couple of touches, put it out to the wings. It had already been telegraphed. The other player had got it. The other side had got it. But about a minute or two later, there was a great interchange passing with George Thomason, and it was a first-time ball, and instantly it was one touch, and he almost set somebody away. That was a better sort of play. We're too laborious in we play. And actually, we put ourselves in trouble more often than not as well. First half, we did it a lot. We kept passing back to Trafford, he passed it to Santos, and it was just getting us nowhere. Trafford is a great shot stopper. He just come out for the ball. He's brave. At one point, he didn't get to it, but I don't know if that was a free kick or not. I don't think he got given as a free kick, but it should have been. In fact, the referee was just a wanker all game, to be fair. But Trafford can't kick a ball. He's not a great passer of a ball. He is when he's warming up, and he's great. But then Joel Dixon's good at that when he's warming up. And actually, I think Luke Hutchinson is actually even better. One issue that we did have today was the fact that Trafford went down injured at one point. We had no sub goalkeeper on the bench. I don't know who would have gone in if that, you know. Other than that, there's nothing to really complain about. I mean, they had as many chances as we did. It's just that we stuck them away today, which is good. So, anyway, onwards and upwards. Good win. And then, yeah, let's see if it continues. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.